Hi, it's Justin from CanadaWhips.com. Today in our Double Whip Fundamentals series, we're going to be learning about using the timing variations in the slow figure eight and the fast figure eight. Just using the 4 simple timings that I taught you in the last video, combined with these cracks, will make you able to do a multitude of different two-handed whip cracking routines and will greatly improve your double whip proficiency. Let's get started. To start, we're going to be doing same time slow figure eights and fast figure eights. That looks like this. So, if you're good at the slow figure eight and the fast figure eight in both hands, it should be no problem. You're just going to do both cracks at the same time. Make an effort to make sure that each whip is actually cracking, and also pay attention to the alignment of your whips. You don't want your whips to be crossing too far in the front or too far on the way back, because then they're going to get tangled, which is a really common problem when learning these types of tricks. Think of the whips as acting on 2 train tracks that you're in between. You want them to be acting completely straight and following the tracks. Next is your staggered time slow figure eights and fast figure eights. Those look like this. So to learn those, just as before, we're going to bring our whips up at the same time and then bring one down slightly before the other. I find that I'll actually bring one up slightly before the other as well, but that just comes with practice and muscle memory. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The staggered time fast figure eights are really cool because they make a really fast up, 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 up pattern. With those, I find it really helps to move your elbows a lot so that you get the force required for all 4 cracks. You can see how my elbow is going this way, and that's giving me a little bit more torque, whoops, to get those cracks. Make sure you try starting with both hands in order to get proficiency starting with your left and starting with your right. Next is our balance time slow figure eights and fast figure eights. Just like I said in the last video about timings, one whip comes up as the other one goes down. So it would be, as you can see, my left arm comes up as this one goes down, and then as this one is coming down, my other arm comes up for the reverse cattleman's crack. And this is going to create a nice 1, 2, 3, 4 beat. After that, you're going to be learning your balance time fast figure eights. This routine is also known as the rally. Just like with the slow figure eights, your one arm is going to come up as the other one comes down. But this time, the difference is, after your arm comes down, you're going to be doing a second crack of the fast figure eight. And then you initiate your other fast figure eight. To learn this routine, I recommend taking it slow. I'll start by doing one fast figure eight, and then I'll do the other. And then I'll do the first one, and then the other. And eventually, you'll become able to speed up that process and actually get to do the rally. Next, we have our each way timing. Again, this is the hardest of the 4 tricks, but it is really important to know. We're going to start with one whip in front and one whip behind, just as before. And we're going to come up for our cattleman, and then we're going to continue and finish the slow figure eight on the other side. Again, I find it helps to look up to make sure that your whips aren't going to tangle. For the each way fast figure eights, I recommend starting the reverse fast figure eight in your dominant hand just because it's a little bit harder. So I'm right-handed. I'm going to start with the whip in front of me. My left hand is going to be behind me, and I'm going to come up and go 1, 2. Some people find that it helps to turn their body as they're doing this. So if you watch, my body is going to turn to the right and then turn to the left while I'm going for the second crack. The reason for this is it gives you a little bit more force when you're getting those second cracks, which are typically the harder ones. Once you're confident with the each way for the slow figure eight and the fast figure eight, you can combine the two into the actual each way pattern. Now, I don't know the exact each way. Sometimes it includes the volley, so there's variations on this routine, but more or less it'll look like this. Those were the 4 timings for the slow figure eights and the fast figure eights. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.